Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the judge and the coaches for our final women's team match of the day. It's the gold medal women's team final, Italy versus Spain. Please welcome the team of Italy, shooting for the gold medal, Cinzia Nosiglia, Chiara Rebagliati, Sarah Rett.
Yes, the Italians out there for the women's team's final. Top seeds, 2,103 points in qualification.
Shooting for the gold medal, please welcome the team
French
of
team
Spain.
that came second in the
Ana
qualification.
Maria Garcia, Alexa Mrs.
And how about the Spanish team?
Maria Pitarch.
They finished a lowly 6th in qualification, but have come through, beating the United States 57-52 in their quarterfinal, and then beat France 56-51 in the semi. So fantastic effort for Spain to get through to the final.
It's going to be France shooting first.
And Italy, well, they were
on the right-hand side.
Got the bye through to the quarterfinals and then had a shoot-off with the Germans.
On the right-hand side.
So they won 15-11 to get through to the gold medal match. And let's keep your eye on two of their archers, Cinzia Nosiglia, who won silver in the barebow mixed teams event earlier, and Chiara Rebagliati is going for double gold here, having won
we really
the mixed
appreciate the
teams recurve event earlier.
We've got to ask you to please not use that horn.
She is going to be an archer to watch.
With the control
their team is completed by Sarah Rett, a 24-year-old compound archer, and the Spanish team of Ana Maria Cano Garcia, 45-year-old, Alexa Misas Olivares, who's only 16, Lucy. Incredible effort for her to get into the final. And Maria Pitarch completes their lineup, their recurve archer. So we got a 45-year-old teaming up with a 16-year-old for Spain. Brilliant.
I've been looking at Ianso and I recognized Mrs. Olivares because she was at the European Youth Championships this year in the cadet rounds. She's had such a great year. And you know, here shooting for seniors at the World Fields, it's just amazing.
Oh, Sarah Rett started things off, and now here is Rebagliati, who's going for her second gold of the day. Some achievement for the 25-year-old who was an Olympian in Tokyo last year for Italy. And now here is Cinzia Nosiglia, who won silver earlier in the mixed barebow teams competition. It's her 4th World Archery Field Championships medal, so she'll have 5 in the bank if she can get gold here, and it'll be her first gold medal too, Lucy, if she can do it.
Okay, we're looking at a 3 or 4.
Yeah, she's got a really interesting draw. She brings her thumb to her lip and then comes back, but it worked well this morning on that 15-meter target, but she just dropped low there. She got a 3. So, yeah, I wonder if, you know, it's a long day for these archers.
And it looks like a 5 from here.
So that was Mrs. Olivares there, the 16-year-old, going first for Spain. Maria Pitarch, 22 years of age. With a recurve bow.
It's quite a long hold and it's quite windy. He's running down the time for her barebow archer.
Wow, what a hold this is.
Oh.
3 points.
Now the barebow archer will... Cano Garcia, she's going to have to speed up a little bit on this shot.
Yes, of course. Oh, she's taking her time to get set, isn't she? 45 years of age.
And it looks like a 3-4 liner. Probably a 4 on that shot. And so, unofficially, we have a draw.
In the end, she did well to compose herself there with the
12-12.
The hooter sounding.
Find out after official scoring whether that holds up. If it does,
it's like a 4 was scored there.
With the same shooting order.
So
Italy shooting
a lot of drama in that Spanish.
Number 2.
In that Spanish first end there. In the end, they're going to. It looks like they might be locked up at 12 points apiece.
Yeah, but Dutch took just such a long time on her shot. It was quite difficult to watch because I was just willing her to come through her quicker there. But that first 15 meters, you know, it's quite downhill. So you know, maybe she hadn't angled her hips right and just felt odd on the back. It's difficult shot.
Yeah, this is the challenge of teams archery, isn't it? There's the barebow shooter waiting, and then having to deal with that extra pressure as well. And now, having coped with it okay, she might be wondering, oh, jeepers, I hope this doesn't happen again in the next rounds, Lucy.
Yeah, you're so right. So you're either willing your teammate to shoot a little faster, or maybe they'll just feel like the first target's done now. We've got a bit of breathing room. So yeah, it could go either way.
Well, there's some Spanish
so
supporters.
Spain, if you keep using that horn, I'm going to stick the Aussies on
magnificent
you.
effort by Spain to get through to the final. Having
going to have the Aussies go up there and take care of business.
Out of the 7 teams in qualification, and then beating 2 higher-ranked teams to get through to the gold medal match. It's a magnificent achievement. So
yeah,
let's see if they can carry on with it.
Yeah,
great week, absolutely. So,
all right, here we go. This is
challenges of that first
2.
target.
We are looking at
we go to the complete other extreme now. We're going to the 60-meter distance
so Spain is shooting,
with the 80-centimeter target face. So the target face is 4 times as big as the last one, but the distance is 3 times the distance. So here we go with the Italians to go first again. And this is Sarah Rett.
6.
Oh, she's doing her job so far, a 5 and a 6, Lucy.
Yeah, she's done really well, and of course she hasn't been on this finals field at all today. So you know, her 2 teammates have. So it's, you know, she might have asked them for tips on the cuts and distances.
5.
Just a slight adjustment, actually. I mentioned a 5 and a 6 there for Rep, but I see her first arrow eventually got downgraded on the previous end. So the scores at the end of the first end, 12-11. Spain actually were in front by a point. So
amazing.
Despite all the drama, it's incredible that they lead by a point.
Yeah, exactly. What more could you ask for a gold medal match?
4 points.
Nasuglia finishing with the 4.
26.
So they're going to lock in a score of 15, which takes them to 26.
España is up next.
So Spain now with a challenge of preserving that 1-point lead. And here comes the 16-year-old again. Misa Olivares. She seems to be handling it just fine.
5.
Amazing experience for a 16-year-old. It's so great that, you know, if you can hone your field craft at such a young age and know how to do marked and unmarked, you know, field, it's incredible.
Yeah, she has already a couple of international events behind her. Went to the World Games in the United States earlier this year. And now, interest again on Patach. The 3 that time.
The experience of the barebow archer, Cano Garcia, she, you know, it's going to be nice to have, you know, sort of like a guide in your team, someone who's more mature and looks after you and gets the points.
$5 points.
Well, that's why we got you in as
Italy,
the expert analyst, Lucy, because you're spot on there with that 5.
Yeah, she's holding up that Spanish team. She's doing really, really well.
We'll have the official score coming up momentarily. We're at the halfway mark in this gold medal final.
Well, you get the feeling anything could happen.
Let's hear it for your
this
favorite
stage, it looks
teams,
like the Italians have
got
got a 1-point
Italia!
lead.
España!
To the third end.
Italia! España! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Coming up next. Meters is the distance for the third end. 40-centimeter target face.
In the crowd? Any GBRs? Augie, Augie, Augie? No, they're all shopping somewhere.
So, scores are locked in. 15 for the Italians in that second end. 13 for the Spaniards. So 1 point lead now to the Italians at the halfway stage of this women's gold medal match. Hope you're enjoying the coverage of the teams competitions here at Yankton 2022. Still to come.
Scores are official.
Following this match, we will have the men's bronze and gold medal matches.
We have a tie at the halfway mark after official scoring.
Well. So we have an upgraded arrow to Spain in that second. In fact, no, one downgraded arrow it is from the Italians. The second arrow has dropped from a 5 to a 4. So, Lucy, we're dead even again after 2 ends.
As a result of having a tie, we go back to the original shooting order. It's going to be Italy shooting first on the left-hand target.
Yeah, so Italy shooting first, as George was saying. Gold medal match, you know, you've got 2 shots left per archer, 2 targets to go. It's quite a lot of pressure.
And here we go.
Yes. Especially only shooting one arrow at each target.
Of the targets on the array.
Yeah, it's very
little room for error.
Very different.
Got a bit of side hill to deal with, which is less of an issue with compound and much more of an issue with recurve and barebow.
Well, most of the compound archers have been banging in 6s on this target. Let's see if that continues with Sararette.
5 points.
Yes, George was just saying there's a slight slope on this target. And obviously, Rhett hasn't shot here today, so she obviously didn't change her sight enough.
Rabaliati delivers. So the Italians get 11 points from 12 on this end so far. And now Ziglia, who has been going pretty well so far. Love a yellow score, though.
6 points.
Got one.
Rook 10.
Amazing. It's so great to see, you know, that the bare bow archers can really keep up with the compound and recurves.
Definitely. Wow, almost a perfect set there. 17 out of 18. And that just puts the pressure on the Spaniards here. See if they can cope with it. Starting off with Mrs. Olivares.
5 points for Spain.
Now, none of these Spanish archers have shot this target today, but this is the sort of the favorite target, I would say, of the day. It's the, shall I say easiest? I mean, none of these shots are easy, but it's technically the easiest.
Pitage has certainly held long holds on all 3 of her arrows. She wants to make absolutely certain, and she's done that. Getting a maximum, so she does her bit. So it's down to Ana Maria Cano Garcia.
That sun just causing slight issues for the archers this afternoon.
Well, she needs a 6 here to tie the scores.
5 points.
So that means at this stage the Italians have got a 1-point lead heading into the all-important last end. Looks like it's going to be 42 plays 41.
Now, usually 4, 5, and 5 from a bare bow archer put you pretty high in the lead, but the Italian team are really just so consistent today. Recurve archer not spending
17
as
points
long
on the board for Italy and 16 points on the board for Team Spain. Will we see a shoot-off today? One more target to decide.
Rebaliati is going for double gold at these championships. She won 2 gold medals at the 2016 World Archery Field Championships.
So 42 points for Team Italy,
19,
41 points for
so
Team Spain total.
Rebaliati looking to get that feel-good factor
Final
back.
end is about to start.
Let's see if she can do that. But here comes the really interesting end, shooting high. Been impressed with Alexa Mrs. Olivares here on shot here, Lucy. 16 years of age. She looked like she was born to compete.
Yeah, completely. Although I fear she may have just adjusted her sight too much. But
wow. Okay.
We shall see. That's quite a few.
So.
Five.
So it's a tiny, tiny bit low.
So Italy leading by 1 before the start of this end. Now Pitachi's had these long holds all the way through. See the bow really moving here.
And there's a 3.
Yeah. Teammate Cano Garcia there just kept looking at her.
Well, here we go. Big, big score here for Cano Garcia. .455 so far on her scorecard. That's pretty good. But if she ever needs a 6 for her team in this gold medal match, it's right here, right now.
Points.
It's hung out to the left. So that's going to lock in a score of 52 for Spain. So need 11 for the victory. Do Italy. Sarah Rett steps up. 4-6-5 are her scores so far. The compound archer. Her first look up into the trees today. She knows if she can nail a maximum score here, it will be a big step towards a gold medal.
That's out the top. It's a 5.
No, it's not the worst arrow, Lucy.
Yeah, I think at this stage that will do.
Rabaliati has got the experience. Maximum score will win it.
And there's a 4.
Oh, it's a 4. So still work to do for Italy. They are just 2 away from victory. So Cinzia Noziglia, the left-handed bare bow archer, for the win.
Italia!
That'll do it.
Italy
have got it.
Grab the gold. Spain
and that is great
for silver.
effort from Noziglia.